Welcome back, lifers, to another episode of Life Points with Rhonda, where we delve into the depths of life's challenges and uncover the wisdom that helps us navigate through them. Today's episode is titled, I Wish Someone Would Have Told Me, Navigating Life's Tumultuous Trials. I know that your time is valuable, so let's get started, okay? We've all been there, standing at a crossroads, facing decisions and experiences that we never anticipated. Life, in its unpredictable nature, often throws us into situations where we feel lost, overwhelmed, and wishing we had a guidebook. In this episode, we're going to explore those critical life lessons that, had we known them earlier, could have transformed our journey. Many times I sit and reflect of the various twists and turns my life has taken, my mind like a giant puzzle, and I keep switching the pieces, hoping that I can get them to somehow fit into areas that are just not possible. I'm sure I'm not the only person who has ever tried to turn back the hands of time. In retrospect, there are days when I realize that had I not faced those challenges, I probably would not be having this conversation today. It is this very journey that I have traveled that molded and shaped me for assignments and service, some of which I probably would not have dared ventured into had I not understood as a child that there was something about me that was different. I wasn't an average child, and I knew early on that my position in this world would be challenging. I truly understand what it means to want to pass the cup. I did not want it. I did not want to be different, special, any of those things. I wanted to be me, whatever else that meant, just without that damn cup. Throughout our lives, there are countless moments where we wish we had received guidance, advice, or insight that could have helped us navigate the twists and turns of relationships. Whether it's understanding the nuances of communication, managing expectations, or coping with heartbreak, we often find ourselves yearning for the wisdom that hindsight brings. Join us as we uncover the valuable lessons and insights that we wish someone would have shared with us earlier in our relationship journeys. So let's dive in and uncover the mysteries of this thing we call life, and we will start with Chapter 1, Navigating Communication. Communication lies at the heart of every successful relationship, yet it's a skill that we often struggle to master. As we reflect on our past experiences, many of us wish that we had been equipped with the tools to effectively express our thoughts and emotions, as well as listen with empathy and understanding. I've heard countless stories from our listeners about the challenges they've faced in communicating with their partners, and the recurring sentiment is often, I wish someone would have told me how to communicate better. One of the key insights that we wish someone would have shared with us is the power of active listening. It's not just about waiting for our turn to speak, but truly engaging with our partner's words, validating their feelings, and seeking to understand their perspective. Additionally, learning to express our own thoughts and emotions in a clear and constructive manner can prevent misunderstandings and foster deeper connections. By honing these communication skills early on, many of the conflicts and miscommunications that arise in relationships could be mitigated. Chapter 2, Managing Expectations. Expectations play a significant role in shaping our relationships, and yet we often find ourselves grappling with the consequences of unmet or unrealistic expectations. In our discussions with couples and individuals, the recurring theme of, I wish someone would have told me about managing expectations, emerges time and time again. Whether it's the expectation of constant romance, unwavering support, or flawless behavior from our partners, we often set ourselves up for disappointment when reality falls short of these ideals. What we wish someone would have shared with us is the importance of open and honest dialogue about our expectations. By openly discussing what we hope to receive from our relationships and understanding our partner's needs in return, we can strive for a more balanced and harmonious dynamic. Furthermore, learning to differentiate between realistic and unrealistic expectations can prevent unnecessary strain on our relationships. When we align our expectations with the realities of our circumstances, we pave the way for greater understanding, acceptance, and fulfillment in our connections with others. Chapter 3, Coping with Heartbreak. Heartbreak is an inevitable part of many relationship journeys, and yet the process of coping with its aftermath can be profoundly challenging. As Rhonda and I have listened to the stories of our listeners, we've often heard the lament, I wish someone would have told me how to cope with heartbreak. Whether it's the end of a romantic relationship, the loss of a friendship, or the disappointment of unrequited love, navigating the emotional turbulence that accompanies heartbreak can leave us feeling lost and alone. What we wish someone would have imparted to us is the understanding that healing from heartbreak is a gradual and non-linear process. It's important to allow ourselves the space to grieve, to feel the full spectrum of emotions that arise, and to seek support from our loved ones. Additionally, developing healthy coping mechanisms, such as engaging in self-care practices, pursuing hobbies, and seeking professional guidance when needed, can aid in the healing journey. By acknowledging the pain of heartbreak and actively tending to our emotional well-being, we can emerge stronger and more resilient, ready to embrace new beginnings. Chapter 4. Cultivating Self-Awareness. One of the most profound insights that we wish someone would have shared with us is the importance of cultivating self-awareness in the context of relationships. Understanding our own thoughts, emotions, and triggers allows us to approach our connections with greater clarity and intention. By knowing ourselves deeply, we can communicate our needs effectively, set healthy boundaries, and make conscious choices that align with our values and aspirations. In our conversations with our audience, the sentiment of, "I wish someone would have told me about the power of self-awareness," resonates strongly. Many individuals express a longing for guidance on how to navigate the complexities of their inner worlds and understand the impact of their thoughts and behaviors on their relationships. By fostering self-awareness, we can develop a deeper sense of empathy for others, enhance our emotional intelligence, and cultivate the self-assurance needed to navigate the ebbs and flows of love and connection. Chapter 5. Embracing Growth and Change. Relationships are dynamic and ever-evolving, and yet we often find ourselves grappling with the challenges of adapting to change and embracing personal growth within the context of our connections. The sentiment of, "I wish someone would have told me about the inevitability of change in relationships," is a common refrain among our audience. Whether it's the shifting dynamics of long-term partnerships, the impact of external circumstances, or the personal transformations that unfold over time. Navigating change within relationships requires resilience and adaptability. What we wish someone would have emphasized to us is the importance of embracing change as a natural and necessary aspect of relationships. By acknowledging that both individuals and dynamics evolve, we can approach change with a sense of curiosity and openness, rather than fear and resistance. Furthermore, fostering a growth mindset allows us to view challenges as opportunities for learning and transformation, both individually and as a couple. By embracing the inevitability of change, we can foster a relationship that thrives amidst life's ever-changing landscape. Chapter 6. Embracing Uncertainty. Uncertainty is a fact of life. Whether it's a sudden job change, an unexpected health issue, or shifts in our personal relationships, we're constantly navigating uncharted waters. It's natural to feel anxious or fearful in the face of the unknown. But what if we could shift our mindset to see uncertainty not as a threat, but as an opportunity? First, let's talk about why we fear uncertainty. Humans are hardwired to seek stability and predictability. It's a survival mechanism. Uncertainty triggers our stress response, making us feel vulnerable. But here's the thing. Life is inherently uncertain. We can plan and prepare, but we can't control everything. The key is not in eliminating uncertainty, but in learning to live with it. So, how do we embrace uncertainty? It starts with acceptance. Accept that uncertainty is a part of life and that it's okay not to have all the answers. This doesn't mean giving up on planning or being proactive. It means recognizing the limits of our control and being flexible in our approach. Next, let's cultivate a mindset of curiosity. When we're curious, we're open to new experiences and learning. Instead of fearing the unknown, ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? How can it help me grow? This shift in perspective can turn a daunting unknown into an exciting adventure. Building resilience is also crucial in embracing uncertainty. Resilience doesn't mean you won't experience stress or anxiety. It means you have the tools to cope with these feelings and bounce back. Develop a resilience toolkit. This can include mindfulness practices, a strong support network, and healthy coping strategies. Finally, practice gratitude. It's easy to focus on what's going wrong or what we don't have. But when we practice gratitude, we shift our focus to what's going right. This doesn't just make us feel better. It actually changes how we perceive our circumstances. Gratitude can be a powerful anchor in times of uncertainty. Embracing uncertainty isn't about being fearless. It's about finding courage in the face of fear. It's about learning to dance in the rain rather than waiting for the storm to pass. As we wrap up this segment, I encourage you to reflect on how you can embrace the uncertainties in your own life. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity for growth and discovery. Life is unpredictable, and that's both its beauty and its challenge. We grow up with certain expectations and dreams, but life doesn't always follow a straight path. It's filled with unexpected turns, some joyous and others heart-wrenching. The key to navigating these twists and turns lies in embracing uncertainty. It's about learning to be comfortable in not knowing and finding peace in the midst of chaos. Let's talk about how we can cultivate a mindset that welcomes uncertainty rather than fearing it. It's about shifting our focus from trying to control everything to developing adaptability and resilience. When we accept that change is the only constant, we open ourselves to new experiences and opportunities that we might have otherwise missed. Chapter 7. Building Resilience. In life, we all face challenges that test our emotional strength and endurance. Whether it's coping with a difficult personal situation, overcoming a professional setback, or simply managing the daily stresses of life, our ability to bounce back from adversity is crucial. This ability is known as resilience. In this blog, we'll explore what resilience is, why it's important, and practical ways to build and strengthen it. What is resilience? Resilience is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties. It's not about avoiding challenges or not experiencing distress. Rather, it's about bouncing back from these experiences and even growing as a result. Resilient individuals can navigate through or recover from hardships more effectively and maintain their mental well-being. Why is resilience important? Life is unpredictable. We all encounter unforeseen challenges and changes. Resilience equips us to handle these situations without falling apart. It contributes to our overall well-being and happiness, helping us to maintain a positive outlook in the face of adversity. Resilient people are also better at managing stress, which has positive effects on physical health. Building resilience, strategies, and tips. Develop a positive mindset. View challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. Practice optimism. Try to find the silver lining in difficult situations. Accept that change is a part of life and focus on what you can control. Establish strong relationships. Cultivate supportive relationships with family, friends, and colleagues. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Offer support to others. Helping others can also strengthen your own resilience. Embrace change. Understand that change is inevitable and often brings new opportunities. Be flexible and adaptable in the face of change. Develop problem-solving skills to navigate new situations effectively. Take care of your physical and mental health. Regular physical activity can improve mood and reduce stress. Practice mindfulness or meditation to manage anxiety and improve focus. Ensure you're getting enough sleep and eating a healthy diet. Set realistic goals and take action. Set achievable goals and develop a plan to reach them. Take small, manageable steps towards your goals. Celebrate your successes no matter how small. Learn from past experiences. Reflect on how you've coped with challenges in the past. Identify the strategies that worked for you and those that didn't. Apply these lessons to future challenges. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself during difficult times. Recognize that experiencing challenges is a part of being human. Avoid harsh self-criticism and negative self-talk. Building resilience is a journey, not a destination. It requires continuous effort and practice. By adopting these strategies, you can develop the strength and flexibility needed to navigate life's ups and downs more effectively. Remember, resilience isn't about never falling. It's about learning how to get back up. It's our ability to bounce back from setbacks and hardships. It's not about avoiding pain or difficulty, but about how we respond to it. Building resilience is a key skill in navigating life's trials. It involves developing a strong inner core, a belief in oneself, and the ability to see beyond the immediate struggle. One way to build resilience is through self-reflection and understanding our past experiences. What challenges have you faced before, and how did you overcome them? These past victories, no matter how small, are reminders of your strength and ability to handle future trials. Chapter 8. The Power of Perspective, Shaping Your Reality for a Better Life. Perspective is a powerful tool. It shapes how we view the world, influences our thoughts and feelings, and ultimately determines our actions. Our perspective can be our greatest ally or our most limiting factor. In this blog, we'll delve into the power of perspective, understand its impact on our lives, and learn how to harness it to create a more fulfilling and positive life experience. Understanding perspective. Perspective is the lens through which we view the world. It's shaped by our beliefs, experiences, and cultural background. Our perspective influences how we interpret events, interact with others, and make decisions. It's important to recognize that our perspective is just one way of seeing the world, not the only way. Why perspective matters. Our perspective can greatly affect our mental and emotional well-being. A positive perspective can lead to feelings of happiness and satisfaction, while a negative perspective can result in feelings of despair and hopelessness. Additionally, perspective can impact our relationships, career, and overall life satisfaction. Shifting your perspective, strategies and tips. Practice mindfulness and self-awareness. Be aware of your thoughts and feelings. Notice how your perspective influences your reactions. Practice mindfulness to stay present and reduce negative thinking. Reflect on your thought patterns and challenge any limiting beliefs. Cultivate gratitude. Practice daily gratitude to shift focus from what's wrong to what's right. Keep a gratitude journal and write down things you're thankful for each day. Acknowledge the small joys and successes in your life. Adopt a growth mindset. Embrace challenges as opportunities for learning and growth. Believe in your ability to develop and improve over time. View failures as valuable feedback, not as a reflection of your worth. Seek different perspectives. Expose yourself to different viewpoints and experiences. Engage in conversations with people from diverse backgrounds. Be open to changing your perspective based on new information. Focus on what you can control. Recognize the difference between what you can and cannot control. Direct your energy and efforts toward areas where you can make a difference. Let go of worrying about things outside your control. Use positive affirmations. Use affirmations to reinforce positive beliefs and attitudes. Repeat affirmations daily to create a positive mindset. Choose affirmations that resonate with your goals and values. Surround yourself with positive influences. Spend time with people who uplift and inspire you. Consume media that is positive and enriching. And create an environment that supports a positive perspective. As we reflect on the myriad of lessons and insights that we wish someone would have imparted to us earlier in our relationship journeys, we recognize the profound impact that these revelations can have on our personal growth and the health of our connections with others. From the nuances of communication and managing expectations to coping with heartbreak, cultivating self-awareness, and embracing growth and change, the wisdom gained from these experiences serves as a compass for navigating the complexities of love, life, and relationships. However, amidst the wisdom gained, there is a recognition of the challenge of turning back the hands of time. Many of us yearn for the opportunity to apply the insights we've gained to past relationships or pivotal moments, to rewrite the narratives of our past. The sentiment of, "I wish someone would have told me sooner," often carries with it the weight of missed opportunities and unheeded advice. We grapple with the reality that time, once spent, cannot be reclaimed, and the lessons learned often come at the cost of experience. Yet, even as we grapple with the impossibility of turning back time, we find solace in the knowledge that the wisdom gained can illuminate the path forward. By applying these insights to our present and future relationships, we can honor the lessons we wish someone had shared with us by sharing them with others. Our experiences, both triumphant and challenging, serve as beacons of guidance for those who follow in our footsteps. I invite you to join me in integrating these valuable insights into your own relationship narratives and to share the wisdom you've gained with others. By fostering open and honest dialogue about the lessons we wish someone would have shared with us, we can create a collective wellspring of knowledge that enriches the fabric of our relationships. In conclusion, the power of perspective is immense. By consciously shifting our perspective, we can transform our experience of life. A positive, growth-oriented perspective opens up possibilities, improves our relationships, and enhances our overall well-being. Remember, you have the power to choose your perspective, and in doing so, you shape your reality. Our perspective can be our greatest ally or our biggest enemy. How we view the challenges we face significantly impacts our ability to navigate through them. A negative perspective can trap us in a cycle of despair, while a positive one can open the door to solutions and growth. Remember, embracing your reflection is a transformative journey that begins with self-compassion and unfolds through self-discovery. Join us next time as we continue to explore meaningful topics related to relationships, personal growth, and self-empowerment. Until then, take care, and remember to embrace your unique beauty every time you look in the mirror. Thank you for joining me today on Life Points with Rhonda. As we close this episode, I hope you break the stigmas and understand that we have the steps necessary to navigate through life's tumultuous trials. Stay tuned for more discussions on building healthier relationships and leading a more fulfilling life. Until next time, take care of yourself and remember, you are worthy of love and respect. This episode is dedicated to Yura as we discussed this topic, and the episode was birthed from our conversation. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you never miss a life-changing episode. Share our podcast with friends and family who might benefit from our discussions. And for even more exclusive content, be sure to check out our Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube channels. Also, would you like me to speak about a specific topic? Simply send me your suggestions to lifepointswithrhonda@gmail.com. If I select your topic, not only will you receive a shout out, but some really cool prizes. And if you just have a simple questions about love, life, and general relationships, hit up my Life Points assistant. I'll leave the link in the episode notes. Again, thank you for listening. And for those of you who want to stick around for the meditation, I am eternally grateful. Just please be sure to be in a safe space. In this meditation, I will be saying a few pauses or ask you to reflect on something. Please use the style that is most comfortable for you. You may pause the meditation as needed. Mindfulness, exercise, shifting your perspective, duration, 15-20 minutes, purpose, to cultivate self-awareness, challenge limiting beliefs, and foster a positive perspective. Preparation, find a quiet, comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. Sit in a comfortable position, either on a chair with your feet flat on the ground or on a cushion on the floor. Step 1, grounding. Begin by taking a few deep breaths. Inhale slowly through your nose, filling your lungs completely, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. As you breathe, bring your attention to your body. Notice the sensations where your body makes contact with the chair or floor. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more grounded and present. Step 2, body scan. Slowly scan your body from head to toe. Notice any areas of tension or discomfort. Breathe into these areas, imagining the breath bringing relaxation and release with each exhale. Acknowledge any emotions or thoughts that arise, without judgment, and then gently bring your focus back to your breath. Step 3, reflecting on perspective. Think about a recent event or situation that was challenging or stressful. Notice the thoughts and feelings that arise as you recall this event. Observe them as an outsider, without getting caught up in them. Now consider how your perspective influenced your experience of this event. Ask yourself, how did my beliefs and attitudes shape my reaction? Step 4, shifting perspective. Imagine viewing this event from a different perspective. What if you saw it as an opportunity for growth or learning? Visualize how you might have responded differently with this new perspective. Reflect on the feelings and thoughts that arise with this shifted perspective. Do you notice a change in your emotional response? Step 5, cultivating gratitude and positivity. Bring to mind 3 things you are grateful for right now. They can be small or significant. Focus on the feeling of gratitude. Notice how it affects your body and mind. Acknowledge the power you have to choose your focus and perspective in any situation. Step 6, closing the exercise. Take a few more deep breaths, bringing your attention back to the present moment. Wiggle your fingers and toes, and when you're ready, open your eyes. Take a moment to appreciate the exercise and the insights you gained. Thank you for participating in this mindfulness exercise. May your day be filled with joy. Remember, the lessons we wish someone would have told us are the very lessons we can now share with others to illuminate their path, even as we grapple with the unchangeable nature of time.